Guy, just so you know. Welcome to BHT Beards, Heads, and Threads, and this channel is all about shaved heads, bald hair, bald heads, whatever you want to call it, shaving your head, maintaining a good head shave, maintaining a good-looking head, confidence that comes all in that. By the way, if you don't catch some of my shorts, yeah, you're missing out. But also beard care. So if you're a bald guy and you have a beard, fantastic. This is like the crossroads, exactly like the perfect epicenter, if you will, where you want to be at when it comes to learning, growing, style advice, when it comes to beards, head shaving, that type of stuff. Very masculine channel here. But if you are a guy that has hair in your head and you have a beard, this is another fantastic place to be on YouTube. Why? Because this is not AI. This is a real person talking, a real bald and bearded guy that has been through a lot. I've seen a lot. I've discovered a lot. I've had my ups and my downs when it comes to buying things and figuring out what exactly do I need. And here's the thing that I want to leave with you guys as I start out. I want to say this. There's a lot of things out on the market. The market is actually seems to be at times oversaturated with beard stuff and head shaving stuff. And the more the men's grooming industry grows, the more these companies want to throw products out there. They want to throw stuff at the wall, if you will, to see if it sticks, if that makes sense. Money grabs. They want to just make money, all these big companies. Now, I'm not opposed to making money. I think if you're going to be in business, you're not going to be in business if you're not making money. But let's look at it the angle of a consumer instead of a business side. Consumer side. What do I buy? Do I go to Walmart? Do I go to Target? Do I go to any box store that you might venture into and buy whatever there is there in the beard section? I've been to several businesses, Walmarts, Targets, those are the main ones that I've discovered and seen. And you see the beard area, the shaving area, they've got the shaving area and then they have the beard area. It's like in the same place. And so you go down there and they've got like all these name brands, like one popular one you've probably seen. By the way, if you're coming here, hit that thumbs up. You might see Everyman Jack. Everyman Jack is a everyman's beard product, it seems like, because that's what they do. They go to Walmart. Shout out to all y'all in the chat. Roger, good to see you. Ian Davies, Clyde, Ashley, good to see you guys. But I want to talk to the person out there that is a newbie, maybe. Maybe you're new to beard care. Now, I know that, Roger, you're not new to beard care. Shout out to you. Appreciate your support with my company. But there are a lot of guys out there that are new to beard care and new to head shaving. And, maybe you search the internet to find what is good, right? At least that's what I did when I started. And what is our number one knee-jerk reaction, what we do when we decide one day we've got this great idea, I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to look for beard products, because I've heard somebody say one time that you need beard oil. Do I need beard oil? What's this beard oil stuff? And we're going to talk about it right here in this stream today. We're not going to just talk about beard oil, beard products, but we're going to talk about why you need them. But more than anything, what I want to do is I want to share what I use. All right, can I just do that? I've done a lot of vetting over hundreds of companies over the years. I actually own BHT Grooming. It is a company that I decided to go ahead and start in 2025, last year in June. So we're coming up on almost a year. But I've taken everything that I've learned over the years of research and reviewing and seeing what works and, seeing what doesn't work and, just kind of filtering out the stuff that is just okay and dialing in with stuff that actually did work for me. And there's reasons why they did work for me. And so I noted those things. I documented those things to kind of figure out what was working and what was just okay and what didn't work at all. I mean, there are some beard oils out there that do have some types of carrier oils in it that will break your face out. Let me know in the chat, have you ever had a beard oil that has given you pimples under your beard, like maybe an ingrown hair, and man, that sucks. Listen, you don't want to have an ingrown hair under your beard. It hurts. It does. I'm just going to be the first to tell you, if you don't want to be honest, or if you don't want to know, or if you haven't discovered, it hurts. It does. But I've discovered some oils when it comes to the comedogenic skill. Like I say that twice. That is more prone to break your face out. And so, a lot of people don't know that. There's a saying, you don't know because you don't know. And so you want to know what the heck you're doing. And so you're going to search and try to find, people that have discovered problems along the way. A lot of people these days, they just go to ChatGPT. Why does my beard oil cause me to have a ingrown hair? Or, I don't want to take beard oil. I've heard this. I don't take beard oil. I don't use beard oil because when I used to use it, it broke my face out. Well, so what they do is they just completely just get rid of the idea of using beard oil because they think because it broke my face out that every beard oil is created equally. And it's not. It's not. That's why there's so many beard companies out there and men's grooming companies. I mean, if there was one beard oil that worked for everybody, I don't think that there would be necessarily a whole lot of beard companies out there. Now, I know there's a lot of scents, and we come up with different scented beard oils and different mixtures and things like that to make stuff smell good. I'm a big guy when it comes to fragrances. I like niche, designer type of fragrances. I like to smell good. But do you like to smell good or do you like to stink? That's the question. And for me, I like to smell good. And if you like to smell good, hit the like button. If you like to stink, then don't hit the like button. And then we'll know. We'll know who stinks and who smells good. All right. So, but anyways, what I thought about doing in this video, and it's a little bit different. I thought about showing you what I use, like the essentials, but I didn't want to just go crazy because, when you have too much stuff, it gets overwhelming. I get that. So what I thought about doing is I'm going to break down just a few things. If you are a guy today and you're a bald guy and you have a beard, these 3 things is all that you need. That's it. If you want to grow a fantastic beard, you want a nice clean shaved head, these are the only things you need. Now, I said 3 things. I'm going to show some tools too, but as far as the products go, there are only a few products that you really, really need. And so I'm going to share some tools. I don't have anything like as far as the tools or anything like that in the description. I do have an Amazon storefront. I will add it probably after this video. Should you want to go to Amazon and buy any of these things ever, it does give a kickback to this channel, but it does not add anything extra to your cost. It just kind of takes away from Jeff Bezos a little bit, that rich guy that is too filthy rich, doesn't need all that money. He can share a little bit of the wealth for somebody else. But here in this little corner of YouTube, I'm going to share some things, and some of these things you might have, some of these things you might not know about, and some of these things you might think, I think I might try these things. And so with that being said, my name is Chad. I'm the face behind BHT Beards, Heads, and Threads, but also the face and the owner behind BHT Grooming, small batch beard company, men's grooming company. I sell fragrances, make them all in-house. Beard oils, beard butters, beard balms, beard wash, beard conditioner, head shaving products like pre-shave oils, working on a aftershave moisturizer. But right now, I'm gonna get right into it. So if you would, please hit the like button as you're coming in, smash that thumbs up button, thumbs up button, and we're gonna get started. So if you're trying to grow a beard, the first thing you need is beard oil. Now, I know you're gonna say, well, I don't know, why do I need beard oil? I've never needed it. The reason why, if I can just break it down on a low level for you today, for new people that don't know, your face is full of sebaceous glands, all right? They are pores, if you will. They're glands that produce oil, all right, on your skin. That's why your face sometimes gets oily, and that's why sometimes when you use like a certain type of face wash, sometimes it can be very, very dry. Have you ever used a unscented bar soap and you've used it on your face, and when you get out of the shower or you wash your face in your sink, have you ever noticed your face is like super ridiculously dry? Like I'm talking about super dry. It's because it's actually removed the oils from your face. Well, everybody has oils on their face. And so the longer your hair on your face grows out, the less oil those beard hairs have, right? Because you have production going on with sebum oils, what they call it, sebum oil from the facial glands, the longer the hair grows, the drier your skin gets. And because of that reason, people itch. They had that itch going on when they grow a beard. That's one of the reasons why most guys can't get past that first 3 weeks to a month of growing a beard, because they itch. That's why you need beard oil. But that's not the only reason why you need beard oil. You need beard oil to maintain a nice, healthy looking beard, because your follicles need that oil. But more than anything, they need moisture. And so as your beard grows out, the way you would do it is you would put the beard oil in your hands every day, and you would make sure your beard is damp before you put it in. A lot of guys don't know this. So if you're new to beard care, you need to know this. Do not put beard oil in your beard if it's dry. Make sure it's wet. You can use a squirt bottle to get it wet. You can get in the shower, get out, damp it, dry, just damp it dry where it's a little bit damp. But make sure it's still a little wet. And there's a reason for that, because the water that's in the follicles, if you put the oil in after and when it's damp, it will lock the moisture into your follicle. If you are familiar with oils, and the densities of oils and all that stuff, when we get into oils separate, right? When you have water and oil, it separates. So as the oil is going into the follicle after you put it in, it will lock in the moisture inside of that follicle. So that's the idea of separating and locking it in each follicle, which makes it appear thicker sometimes. But the whole idea is the oil is for your skin, but the secondary effect of it is for your hair. So you'd actually, if you're new, you want to know, you would take your beard oil, and if you got a short beard, I would start with just a few drops, okay? And then rub it into your fingertips. So I would take this and get a few drops, right? Put the lid back on. And I'd do like this, and then I would rub it into my fingertips. Now, some people will take the actual vial and stick it into their beard and squeeze it and drop them that way. That's a way to do it, but that's not the way I do it. I just put a few drops on my hands, make sure my fingertips are getting into the oil, and I just rub it under the skin or under the beard into the skin, all right? And so when you get that oil into the skin, once you're done doing all that, right, you're gonna have excess oil on your hands probably. You can just kind of rub it through your beard like this, you know what I mean? And you can see how soft my beard is. And you can rub it on your elbows. And if you're a bald guy like myself, you can rub it on your head just like that, all right? And or on your knees, whatever you want to do. But it smells amazing if you have a scented one that smells good. And that's one of the things that I love about some of my oils is I've got unscented options. But I also have a lot of scents that a lot of people love, and they last a long time. So you can actually do away with some fragrances if you're going to put the beard oil in, because it does have, you'll go, good to see you, Doug. What's going on? Good to see you. So you need a beard oil. All right. How often do you use the beard oil? Well, every time your beard gets wet, put the beard oil in. If I wake up in the morning, when I style my beard, I'm going to do some more routines. If you guys like those routines, like the morning routines, the evening routines, all that stuff, I'll do some more of that. But that's on some playlists on my channel. If you haven't checked them out, go check it out. But wake up in the morning, I either take a shower or I'll take my squirt bottle and I'll squirt my beard. All right, I'll comb it down when there's water in it, and I'll put the oil in. And so that goes to the next thing. What's next? You can certainly use balm. There's a lot of guys out there that like beard balm. This is my beard balm that I make. This is the Blank Slate beard balm, okay? And this right here, is just unscented. You can see here, all right? It's a lot harder, but this will hold and lock your beard into a style. You can style your beard. If you want it to lay down and be locked in, you can use beard balm. A lot of people use beard balm, but this is something that's not new. You see it everywhere you go. You can find it at Walmart, Target, but you won't find this one. BHT Grooming. This is small batch. This is made right here in my lab. So this is like, great essential carrier oils in this, and made by my wife and I. All right, so I love this stuff. This is our 2-ounce beard balm. By the way, there is a link below. If you want to go to BHT Grooming, you can find this in any of those, and there's essential, beginners, whatever. So, but this is not what you need. This is not the essential. This is just an option. What you need as a beard guy and a bald guy are just simple things. All right, you need obviously a this is what I recommend, a pre-shave oil. All right, if you're gonna shave your head, do it right. You can dry shave all day long and use a head shaver like this one, okay? And this does a great job. This certain head shaver, it's not endorsed in this video. They don't even know I'm doing this video, but this is the only one that was sitting on my vanity and I grabbed it. So you can have a head shaver, but I highly recommend before you even shave your head, use a good pre-shave oil. If you're shaving your cheek lines right here above your beard because you want them to look crispy and straight and really nice and presentable, you should use a pre-shave oil. This is my pre-shave oil. They come in pump tops. This is the clear, this is the blank slate. I was gonna say clear slate. This is the blank slate, which is unscented, okay? No scent there. And I also have this one that I grabbed too. This is the Amber Trail, really nice. And so I grabbed both of these just so you know, these come in every mainline scent that I have available on my website. So if you like a scent that smells great, like an aquatic, like deep water spice or something like that, you can get the matching pre-shave oil for your head or your face, okay? So this is fantastic. So just a couple of drops of this right here, pumps onto your head. Let it sit for a few minutes. Let it really absorb into your pores on your head, and it will soften your follicles for a closer shave. And it is the truth. It does help, okay? If you're not taking a shower, you want to do this, you'll have a nice shiny head, and people will say, man, how do you get your head so shiny? They ask me all the time. And it's just using the right stuff here, okay? So that is available on my website, 15 bucks for the pre-shave oils. And so if you're gonna shave your head, I highly recommend using a razor or a electric shaver. So you can use a foil shaver. I don't have one with me right now. Those are gonna be the closest to a baby butt smooth type of shave, but they're more aggressive on your head for most people when they are starting out. So I recommend using if you're gonna use an electric shaver, use a rotary starting out, because these are a lot more smoother. They're not gonna give you as close of a shave, and maybe that's why they're so smooth, but they're gonna give you a close enough shave where people look, and from a bird's eye, or just if I stood in front of you right now and you're looking at me right now, you would think that, obviously I do have some hair growing in because I haven't shaved it, but you would think that I have a clean shaved head. And unless you felt it, you wouldn't know. And rotaries do very, very good job. So I've done a lot of reviews on those things, so you can go check out some of those reviews. Here's a simple razor. A lot of people don't have a lot of money. I could have brought my leaf razor here, but $100+, people aren't gonna spend that kind of money. So I thought, I'll show this one. This is a cheap one that I use sometimes. It's really cool because it actually has a roller right there. You can see that. And this thing is super, super nice because you can actually go back and forth like this and not cut yourself. And so it's because the razor flexes as it moves, all right? And so you would think that maybe if you go backwards with your razor, it would cut you, but it doesn't. So, I mean, you can really get a lot of distance, cover a lot of real estate on your head, if you will, in the shower too with this if you want. 14 bucks, I think, on Amazon. I found this. This is the Moto Razor, okay, by Headblade. They've got different colors, different options. I believe they got different colors, but I've always thought this was kind of cool, and I've used this for the last couple of years, and just a cheap tool that's not going to break the bank, but will definitely work as far as a razor. Now, you can use any traditional razors that you want. There's nothing that I'm going to sit here and say, well, I wouldn't use this. Be careful on the cheap plastic ones that you get in a little bag because, they can be a little more aggressive than you want, but you get what you pay for. And there are some that, like this one, 11, 12 bucks, maybe 14, I don't know, that are decent. Okay. Now, if you want a really crispy, sharp cheek line, you can always go with one of these. Now, this is not a straight edge razor. Some people think it is. This is actually called a Chevette. And I like to use my tool that I talked about before. And I didn't bring it because this is about, what do you need to be a bald and bearded guy? But the tool, it's a cheek line straightener. It keeps it even on both sides. I'll try to link these videos later if you want to check those out. But you want to have good razors, all right, and a good head shaver. So you have the oil for your beard, all right? We already discussed that. You have the pre-shave oil for your cheek lines or your head. And the only thing left that you need is a good beard wash. Now, you don't have to have BHT Grooming beard wash. If you find a good one that's got good pH levels, The reason why you have to have a good beard wash that is specifically designed for your beard is because there's a thing called pH. There's a scale, alkaline and, what do they call it? Of course, I'm going to forget it right now, but it's a scale, more acidic and more alkaline. And the higher it is, the more alkaline it is, the lower it is, the more acidic it gets. And so you want it to be kind of like right there in the 5.55 level. And this is right there, all right? So you can literally use this beard wash every single day and it will never affect stripping your oils. And the reason why we talk about daily beard washes is because there was a time where people said, well, you should only wash your beard a couple times a week because people were using normal beard washes that were highly abrasive when it comes to the pH levels. And so if you use that every single day, imagine all the oils that you're removing, the natural oils from your beard. And so what happened was people were getting really dry beards, started getting like a lot of split ends and, hairs falling out, real coarse beards. And so we get to the point now in today's day where you can find a good beard wash like the one from BHT Grooming that you can literally use every single day. It's got enough surfactants in it to clean your beard gently where the junk and the grimes gets cleaned out, but the oils still remain in there. And this is one of the beard washes that I have that I've always been a fan of Beard Octane's, the liquid conditioning wash, the LCW. When you get done washing your beard, it feels nice and soft still. It doesn't feel coarse and like stripped. That's what you get for this. Okay, this is the Woody Woodpecker, by the way. But I do have an unscented one, and I have my beard washes in almost every scent available. But fantastic option. I do have a deal on the website. You can buy an oil and a wash, combo set. I told my wife today, I want to make a combo set for a bald and bearded guy. So you can get an oil for your beard, you can get the wash and a pre-shave oil all in one combo. But here's the deal, combo, you can buy these on subscriptions too, get them cheaper. But if you get a combo like a beard wash and an oil, you can also get one of these pre-shave oils for 15 bucks. So it's not like it's gonna really break your bank for this stuff, okay? You get them in all the scents together. So that's all you need as a bald and bearded guy, a good pre-shave oil, a good beard oil, and a good beard wash. And so if you use the beard wash and beard oil consistently, you can grow a fantastic beard. You won't have a lot of the split ends unless you're really ripping and pulling out your beard, which you shouldn't. So those are the main essentials for a bald and bearded guy. Now, let's talk about some extra things here, okay? So what if you are to the point where you're like, okay, my beard's growing in good, but what can I do to pamper it and really make it even better? So that's the first level. That is the main essentials. Like there's no skipping that one, okay? Good beard oil, pre-shave oil, and beard wash, okay? That is the lower level. So if you want to go to the next level, you can obviously add a beard balm, which will style. I like balm and I like butter. There's a reason why. Butter is really good, balm is really good for the daytime if you want to style it. If you're living in high humidity, balm's really, really good too. Really cold weather, balm is good for that as well because it locks in the moisture instead of sucking it all out. So balm is fantastic. The only difference between the balm and the butter is the balm will have beeswax in a little bit different consistency. It's a lot harder than the butter. But, the formulation's a little bit different, but this does a fantastic job. Let's say you want to take care of your beard every night when you go to bed. You can use beard butter. This is the beard butter that we have. This is the Gentleman's Code, by the way. One fantastic scent. It's incredible. In fact, I just gave one of these oils away to somebody today on my Roundtable membership. But the Gentleman's Code, warm vanilla, lavender, and mint. Incredible scent. A lot of people want to know what is BHT Grooming's butter like, okay? And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to show you. This stuff will make your beard super ridiculously, super stupid soft. And it locks it in overnight. I put it in at night, but I want to show you how creamy this beard butter is, okay? Do you see that? There's no grains in it. It is not crystallized, nothing. It is just smooth, but watch this. Look at the smoothness to this. See that? Super ridiculously smooth butter. All right, so let me show you something. Let me show you how fast this stuff melts. And that's what you want. You want it to emulsify. You don't have to break it down very fast or take forever to break it down. But let me show you this. Boom. Already, man, already emulsified. And this stuff smells so, so good. So good. Isaac, come here. This stuff smells amazing. Tell me what you think about like this beard butter that I just put on my hands.
It smells good.
It does smell good? Mm-hmm. So this is the gentleman's coat is going to be more of like a cologne type of vibe to it. It's going to smell. And by the way, this is really good for aftershave stuff too. Like you could put it in your beard, but you can also, like after you shave your head, rub it on your elbows and rub it on your head, just like this. And you'll smell like a boss. Really, really good. You'll have a nice clean appearance of a head. People look at you. But this stuff right here, very, very creamy. And you can just see the consistency of this. There's no crystallization going on in there. There's no grains at all. Just a creaminess. That is great. There's no water in this. It's going to have jojoba in it. Sorry, there's going to have mango butter in it. It's going to have shea butter in it. Squalene, jojoba if you are a beard tube, but I say jojoba, argan oil, sweet almond oil, squalene oil, meadow foam seed oil, avocado oil, castor oil, and marula. So a lot of good oils that are working consistently in a synergistic way to get that beard on point and smelling great. And the butter will last throughout the day. You'll smell it even more adding that in. So if you were to use the butter balm, this is how you do it. You would apply it about 5 minutes. I'm just saying about 5 minutes. You wait after you put the beard oil in, comb your beard out when you put the beard oil in, wait about 5 minutes, and you can either put the beard balm in or put the beard butter in. Do not put beard balm in at night before you go to bed. I'm just gonna give you a heads up warning. Been there, done that. The wax that's in the beard balm is kind of up there in that scale I told you about in the beginning and can cause your pores to be clogged. You don't want your pores to be clogged up because you will get those ingrown hairs, you will get the pimples. So beard balm during the day. If you're gonna do something at night, do the beard butter because the butter is good for you. It's not gonna have any like wax in it at all. By the way, I don't think a really good beard butter that's truly legitimately a beard butter is going to have wax in it, just saying. But you can find that on BHT Grooming as well, the beard butter. So let's talk about some tools that I use. These are just extras. You do not need these as a bald and bearded guy. But if you want these are just extra tools. Again, already told you about this one. Already told you about this one. This is a tool for your mustache, all right? I use these mustache scissors all the time, all right? When my mustache is getting a little bit overdone, I will do a little bit of clipping on some of those. I also do these on my eyebrows when they're starting to get a little big, you know, and bushy. And you wanna make sure you take care of these things, guys, because women do notice, okay? I'm just telling you that. A couple combs that I use, I have a normal, you know, there's a thing called Chicago Combs. It's a company. They sell carbon fiber combs, and you can find them on YouTube or Amazon. This is my Chicago comb, all right? You can see here, it is a wide tooth, all right? Really, really nice. I believe this is a Model 8. They have different models. This one is going to be for you big bearded guys. They have a lot smaller ones. And I also have one that I like to use in the shower. It exfoliates my beard. And it's this one, all right? You can find these on Amazon as well. This one was a gift to me from another company. But these work great if you want to dig deep down into your skin. What I like to do, and by the way, these things open, and it's probably going to get in trouble opening it. I'm not going to, but you can split this open. It's plastic. It's got water in it. So it picks up water. It is a water type of brush, a wet brush, if you will. But it's got the bristles. And what I do is when I get in the shower, I will, you know, do this number on my skin, under my beard, and my mustache. And you know, a lot of these guys that don't have very much hair under the chin, or you have lower cheek lines, you can really dig into the skin and exfoliate your skin because it causes blood flow, which can cause growth factors. And that's kind of where we get into the whole rabbit hole of like derma rollers and microneedles, you know, how they biohack your skin. causing little punctures that are micro punctures that makes your body feel like you have been, like wounded. Sends blood platelets to it, which causes collagen, which causes hair growth. But here's the deal. If you're going to have a micro needle or a derma roller, it's going to take months to see a difference. It's not going to be an overnight deal. We're talking about 6 months to a year. You got to be consistent with it. So, but you definitely want to exfoliate your skin because you get dead skin sometimes. It can cause different types of stuff like ingrown hairs and things like that. So you want to make sure that you are making your skin really, really good, and good skin care is good beard care. I've heard that said before. So those are a couple of combs, a brush that I use personally. Lastly, as far as the tools go, I already showed you the head shaver. I use different head shavers. This is one that I just got. I'm doing a review on, Max Groom Pro. So stay tuned to this channel for more information on that one. I'm a big fan of Brio. I am. I love Brio. This is the Brio Vento. Mine's cracked on the end because I dropped the daggum thing. But you know what? This thing keeps going. This is a beast. I beat the heck out of this thing on accident, and it still keeps going. It comes with a travel bag, but I like this because, I mean, it comes apart, makes it easy for travel. What I love about this thing is it's got 4 different settings. It starts out, I think, 100 and, I want to say, gosh, I always go to the highest, which is 400. There's like 360, 280, maybe 200. I don't know the exact numbers off the top of my head, but it's all digital LCD here, or LED, I should say, LED information, LED. I shouldn't have said LED because somebody's gonna act like a baby and get all mad and say it's not LED, it's LED. Anyway, it's got a cool shot button here. On this one right here, it's going to be the temperature button. You can hit it. It'll change the temperature. You can see it here. 3 different settings. Very, very quiet motor. If your wife is in the next room sleeping, works fantastic. I like to go low on 400, keep it at a distance, use my comb and just comb it down. Now, of course, you want to make sure you have beard oil in your beard before you do any type of heat stuff because it will burn your beard up if you don't. That's why our moms, our grandmas, our sisters, whoever, they used to use those, gosh, what is it? They used to use those heat sprays that, the pump sprays you would pump and spray on your hair before you put a straight iron on it. It's legitimately a real serious deal because you can burn your beard. My father-in-law, he's got a white beard and it turned yellow because he had one that was messed up and it wasn't the right temperature and he thought it was a certain temperature and it wasn't, and it really screwed his beard up, and it took a long time trying to change that and get it back to the normal white color. So don't do that. Just take my advice before you screw it up. Put the beard oil in, wait about 5 to 10 minutes before, and then you can blow dry your beard, all right? If you don't want to blow dry your beard, I like to blow dry it because it's not going to be as natural because it'll be a lot wavier and curly without the heat. But when you put the heat on, you get the straightness like this. If you like this type of look, a blow dryer will do a great job. That's what I do. But if you have like a short beard and you want it to be straight, you can use a beard straightener or a heated brush. I use a heated brush only for my mustache because I like to get them symmetrical evenly. I don't like my mustache being like this and then down. And it's like that in some videos that I do, and I do not like it, so that's why I use a heated brush. This one right here is the Aberlite. This is the go-to, which is their top of the line. It's got, different settings. It's got I don't know if you can see that, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Anyways, it's got a travel lock on it, and that's what keeps it locked. But you can see it counts down 3, 2, 1. It's at 400. You can change it. So 250, 280, 380, or sorry, 300, 320, 340, 380, 360, 380, and 400. So it's got a lot of settings. It's got that little indicator there, and it's got the tips here where, you can literally hold it, and it's not going to burn you because the actual heated plates that heat your beard up is kind of deeper down in there for protection. But you can just straighten your beard out pretty easy. USB-C charger here. It's got a stand that this comes with. I mean, it's not no cheap tool. It is a top of the line. But if you want to have a heated brush, Aberlite Go-To is a great option that they have. Humminbird has another one too on Amazon. It's called the Beard Boss. I think it's MK18. It's a lot cheaper. I think that one's about 150 maybe. And I think that the Beard Boss, maybe somewhere around 50, 60 bucks. I could be wrong, but so a lot cheaper. So, but those are some options when it comes to getting that straight appearance of your beard. So, again, I will go back later and I'll drop links. If you want to know about these, like you want to buy something on Amazon, you can always go to one of my other videos and look in the description. There's always usually an Amazon link, but we'll talk about some of these new scents that I've just dropped recently at BHT Grooming. Always dropping scents. You know, they're limited. They don't last. Some of them last longer than the others, but a lot of them, you know, they're moving out. This is one that, let me go back to the original. One that a lot of people's been raving about lately. It's the Union Reserve. A lot of people are coming back after they get the oil. They're buying the butters. They're buying the fragrance. Just a fantastic scent here. This scent, a nice cologne vibe. You're going to get some chestnuts in this one. You know, different things like obviously vanilla, cardamom. This is going to be more of like your stronger with you type of vibe of a fragrance. So this does have longevity. It'll last several hours in your beard. It's not going to be overpowering, but fantastic scent. Union Reserve. Another one that we just released, as I said earlier. I'll get to that in a second. This is another one I got in my beard today. Midnight District. This is going to be like a nice freshy type of scent. Spicy and warm all in one. Sat on my deck today and I just kept getting that wind blowing my beard and I kept smelling it and I thought, man, just absolutely a banger here. Midnight District, I'm telling you, just wow. You almost get like the bergamot off the top, the bright citrus, but some spice to it. I really enjoyed this one. It almost kind of gives me the vibes of almost like a Ventus, but it's not. I do have one that is a Ventus vibes. It's DNA. It's called Signature Status if you're into that DNA of a Ventus, but this one's a really, really good one. I know that one of the notes in this is like freshly cut grass, but you don't get a lot of that earthiness to this one. It's more of a cologne vibe. Gentleman's Code, as I showed you the butter earlier, how creamy that was. Here's the oil for that. Just a great scent. This one kind of gives me the vibes of like La Mel from Jean-Paul Gaultier, the original. Just a nice vanillic type of scent to it with that, well, what do you call it? Lavender. Lavender and the mint is kind of in the background. Just amazing, amazing, amazing. One that we came up with from a friend of mine. He said, hey, bro, you need to check out Rustic Timber. This is what I did. I mixed some Rustic Timber. I mixed some Rustic Timber, Black Barrel that you have. These are all scents that we have. Rustic Timber's on its way out the door, and Autumn Forge is still available, but you know it's a seasonal back from October, and it should be gone by now, but it's still there. But we mixed the Autumn Forge, we mixed the Black Barrel, and we also mixed the Rustic Timber together. So the guaiac wood, the rum, the tobacco, all that stuff together has made this scent. And this one is the Triple Crown Blend. And this one is a very awesome trifecta, if you will, of three awesome scents working together. Very powerful scent. What do you think about this one, Isaac?
Smells good. Smells like kind of that apple.
Apple ember that you love?
Yeah.
This is a great scent. Very great scent. Fantastic, fantastic. And the one that I just dropped today is available on the website. And I'm just going to tell you right now, this one is a limited one. It's not going to be around forever. It's not. I'm going to tell you that right now. I say that about a lot, but this one, when the scent is, when the mixture that I've come up with is gone, this one's going to be out the door. Okay. This one's hot. This one's a good one. This one's called Clean Cut. All right. This one is one that a lot of people have purchased so far from me today. As soon as it went live, people started buying it. Why? Because of the scent profile. The scent profile on this one is fantastic. It's fresh, clean, and woody. Gosh, man, I love this one so much. I had to make a fragrance out of it for myself. And I don't know how many I'm going to make fragrances for in this because it's going to take up a lot of that oil that I've made together for the scent. So I can't honestly tell you when this is going to be gone. All right. I can't, but I will say this one is not going to be here for a long time, and it's probably going to be gone before you know it. So don't sleep on this one. This one is called Clean Cut. And if you want to know what it reminds me of, the closest thing I can think of is maybe YSL Myself Le Parfum. Maybe that one would be the closest, in my opinion, to that. But I'm telling you, this one is absolutely an absolute banger of a scent. All right, I'm just telling you, an absolute banger. It's available at BHT Grooming. I think I've probably already had like dozens of people buy this so far just today since it went live, and I don't have a lot left. So make sure you go check it out. This is Clean Cut. All right, from BHT Grooming. All right, so that's going to be it for me today, guys. Again, I just wanted to share 3 main essentials when it comes to bald and bearded: a good beard wash, a good pre-shave oil, and a good beard oil. And that's all you need. And obviously, you know, you should already know that you need good combs. Don't ever go plastic. Don't go for the cheap stuff. Don't go find a cheap Dollar Tree or Dollar General, you know, comb, even though it might look cool and nice in the package. Do yourself a favor. Start out on the right foot, because you know, if I had $1 for how many guys started out on the wrong foot and then they just don't do the beard stuff anymore. They don't grow a beard because they just kind of started out and they just epically failed from the beginning, from the get-go, because there was nothing that they had that was going to support that long-term growth. And a good beard comb, beard brush will work and makes a big difference. So Chicago comb, if you're curious. Brio also uses really, really good acrylic combs, Chicago combs. I know there are some other ones that are out there in the markets that are popular. Kent combs are another one that's been around forever. But these brushes right here, detangler brushes, these are really good as well. And boar bristle brushes are really good too, but they're more for like short bearded guys. So if you're beginning your stages of beard care, a good boar bristle brush would work fantastic for you. Maybe some butter or balm, depending on what you want to do with it. And, you know, beard wash. Guys, I'm telling you, there's nothing like having a great scented beard wash in the shower when you're taking a shower. Obviously, it's not going to last when you get out of the shower. Beard wash scents are not made to be lasting. But a good blank slate clear beard wash would be fantastic to use. But also know that, you know, I've used scented beard washes before and turn around and put different stuff in my beard after, and it never changed really too much that I ever noticed the scent of the beard oil and the products that I've used after. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to let you go off of this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you have not hit that thumbs up, why not? Hit the thumbs up. It doesn't hurt. It's free. Doesn't cost you a penny. We got 3 in here. Everybody's getting off now. So I'm going to catch you later. Make sure you like, subscribe to this channel. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, make sure you hit me up, bhtgrooming.com. We have a section where you can send in an email or a text message. I answer every one of the messages that come in. Love to help you with your beard care. Love to help you with your journey on your shaving your head and looking more confident and feeling better. And so with that being said, I'm going to let you all go. Take care. Have a great night. Always remember to look sharp, lead strong. God bless you all. Wade, take care, brother. I'll see you later. Take care.